What's up, guys, and welcome back to Gamer Stop Simulator. Dude, the vibes of this game, the aesthetic just cannot be beat here. So another day at the game shop in Japan. Excited to keep expanding Spawn Point here, and we've got a little bit of money that we can play with. So our next big upgrade is going to be our repair table. We want to start working towards that. If we take a look at our shop upgrades, I'm pretty sure we've got to, do we have to have something touch it? Like, do we have to go section, cash register, repair area? Let's just try. Oh, okay. Repair area is going to be next. We need $1,000. And then I think we're also going to need, we're going to need $750 for the repair table. So I'm going to hold off for right now. I'm thinking that's going to be, like, let's have a full day. Let's get everything taken care of. Let's, get all of our inventory set up, get all this stuff moved, and make sure we're in good shape before we continue moving forward. Ooh, I didn't realize we could customize these. Ooh, the black is kind of nice. Whoa, dude, this is sick. Dude, that looks nice. However, I do feel like with the retro old school, it does make a little bit more sense to be kind of the wooden shelves. So we're gonna set this guy up in the corner. I did not realize we were gonna be moving this quickly. I feel like we're really expanding here, dude. This thing, we're adding lots of square footage very, very fast, which is good. Definitely gonna have to get some aisles and some more shelves and stuff eventually. I do want to look and see if there's anything in terms of new licenses we can get, because I feel like we could get some more product on the shelves here. So let's see if we've got anything going on there. Ah, the comics license. We're going to be getting Bong Bus, Bread Burn, Fall Pals Ultimate Slip, Fafuto 53, and Splatoon. $550, I'm going to go for it. We're going to be able to get consoles, War Games licenses. Okay, yeah, so we've got a few different areas we can go. I do really want to get that repair station, so we're going to have to save money at some point. But for right now, let's get some new games. So we're going to go Bong Bus, Bread Burn. Did we not already have Fall Pals before? I could have sworn we had Fall Pals before. Am I crazy? I feel like the game update, we definitely had Fall Pals before. Shoot, we've got 2 spots for that. I feel like Fall Pals was replaced by that one there. Okay, so we've got Bong Bus, Bread Burn. We're gonna go Fall Pals. We're gonna get some Fafuto 53, some Splatoon. Dude, I actually really like Splatoon on Switch. So that's gonna be everything there. Ooh, we've got a new exclusives tab. Haloid Standard Edition for $540. Okay, we're gonna need $2,400. We've got $1,700. Maybe not the smartest thing here, but we are gonna take a $750. What did we need? $2,400. Was it even? I'm gonna take an $800 loan at 1.3% just to try to check out here and make sure that we can get everything. That way we can get things organized. I'm going to tell our worker just to take a little break here for a second. Just wait. And then we're going to be able to self-organize all this. I only want one spot. I feel like we should have like an Xbox and a PlayStation side. So we're going to have one spot for every game. We're going to have to set up all the prices and stuff like that. Technically, I don't think he recycles when he gets rid of boxes, which at some point I think recycling is probably going to take more time than it's worth. But for right now, we definitely enjoy a nice recycle paycheck. So we've got Bong Bus here. Recycle this. All right, there we go. $13 at a time. Hey, that ends up paying dividends eventually. Just slow and steady. The problem is we're going to end up with duplicates here. Gosh, I just love the aesthetics. But yeah, can I delete this? Is there a way to like undo this? I don't think there's a way to undo that. So we got to find something to replace it with. And if we don't replace it, let me see what other games we have. Do we have anything Xbox? We need Xbox. It's looking like we're all PlayStation right now, so we're not going to be able. Oh no, there's a Haloid right here. Okay, we're going to be able to put this up here, and then we could continue our PlayStation dominance over here. So we're going to have Fafuto 53, and then we're going to have Splatoon down here on the bottom, which it's weird that Splatoon would be on. I don't think it's on PlayStation. Is it just Switch? We're getting ready to take a trip. We're going to be back when you guys see this, I'm pretty sure, but I got my Switch 2 charging. I haven't really played too much on it so far. I think I've got Hogwarts Legacy downloaded. I'm kind of tempted to do a second playthrough of that. I would do it on the channel. I don't think people would watch it. I know you guys would be supportive of me in the comments saying you would, but I don't think people would really like it. I'm going to try to go as high as we can without going over. It's kind of Price is Right status. 102, 101, there it is, $101 for Fall Pals. My goodness, that seems like a bit of a ripoff, but that's fine. We're gonna go all the way up until we get there, and then we can start backing it off. $59 on Fafuto 53, $70 for Splatoon. Splatoon might have been added to the other consoles. Maybe I did see something about that, I'm not sure. All I know is we're about to have a record day right now. We are gonna be slanging these things. The thing is I'm worried we're not gonna have enough stock. We're gonna have so many options. People are gonna come in and they're gonna want a lot of everything, so got to make sure we pay attention to that and reload on the fly, but it's gonna be good. All right, so I think Oh no, we've got one more here. So this special edition of Halo, it's got a 3-star rarity. This is gonna have to be pretty good, right? Yeah, we're at $90. 86 bucks to be able to keep it under that high price, and everything else is all good to go. Okay, so we've got $159 to our name, but we have a ton of games ready to go. Come on in, come on, come all. I see y'all lining up outside. This is a little midnight release action. Bro, I will never forget the day that I won the Modern Warfare 2 Rust tournament at the midnight release at my local GameStop, bro. It was so good. It was radar on, which was weird, but I was absolutely frying. I think I had a silent... Oh, shoot, I just gave him too many dollars back. I think it was like a silenced ump, or I think you had to use, you couldn't use create a class, so you had to use, honestly, I forget, it was so long ago, but I had the little trophy. It's probably in a box somewhere in the attic. I got to get that thing down. Got to get the office set up, but yeah, good times. Missed that. I'd be curious to know what my last midnight release was. It had to be a long time ago. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Oh shoot, we should probably unpause our worker. I just didn't want him getting into our stuff. Start working on storage, and then as we run out of inventory here, oh shoot, the online orders, I didn't think about that. We're gonna be looking for $27 back. Starting to get many varied orders and amounts here. I love that. $28. But yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on what's going on over here. I like that we can kind of see it. I wish the draw distance was a little bit longer. You see how blurry that is? As you get closer, it looks really nice. I don't understand why that's happening. I checked it in the last episode. We're all maxed out. So, dude, look at this. 5 games, dude. A $437 order. Yes, sir. Dude, we've got $2,000 in cash right now. Honestly, I was going to say we're going to buy that repair thing, but we're going to pay off that loan first thing. We're just going to get out from the debt. I don't want to be paying the interest or anything. I'm assuming it's going to be better if we just pay it off early. Go ahead and send all that back, and it's all gravy from here. I've only got technically 3 open spots because we've got a duplicate for games, so might be able to get some consoles and stuff. We're going to have to save money for shelves. I'm curious how the repair stuff is going to be working. We should probably check our online orders and see what we've got going on there. Usually, we should do that at the start or end of the day. Holy cow. Just one of Enigma on Xbox. Okay, we can run that really quick between orders. Beautiful. Got you. Thank you very much. We're looking for... Oh, hold on. 25, almost misclicked there. How you doing? Oh, 3 FIFAs for you. My goodness. All right, we're going to be looking for 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, and our last customer right here, and then we're going to throw, I think it was an Enigma, right, on Xbox. I'm just going to give you $30 just to get us out of there quickly. So let's grab an Enigma. We're going to package this up, grab this, and we're going to be able to send it off here. Look at that, making some money, baby. Dude, we're up to a 4.2 star, maybe? That's pretty dang good. Okay, we got a bunch here. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. We're looking for $25 back. Just a couple for you, not a big deal. I'm just going to give you $20 back, $1 at a time. I mean, if you're leaving those positive reviews, I will pay you off all day long. Looking a little bit low over here. That's car for sale on PlayStation, and honestly, a lot of the new ones. We've got the money for it right now. Let's just make sure we're in a really good spot. So we're going to get everything that was new, and we can get him to work on that. $2,700. I mean, that hurts, but we're not going to have to look at it again. We're just going to be able to keep selling it and making more money later. We don't even have to put the stuff away. We don't have to think about what we spent. We just have to look at the money that's coming in, and it's coming in quickly, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. We were like, for a long time, it was like a $20 order, a $30 order, or whatever. Here in day 3, we've got $300 orders, so hopefully we're going to be able to keep this up. Keep the expansion going. I am really curious if that, I feel like it's minimal effort to make a lot of money right now. I feel like the repairs, I hope it's fun, first of all, but I also, I wonder at the ability for that to be profitable. Let's check workers. If we serve 2 more customers, we're going to be able to hire another worker. So we could have somebody work the cashier spot here. Oh gosh, that just scared me. I got to go wake Chelsea up. But we got an early flight to Berlin today. We're going to the Magic Games in Berlin and London. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, we're going to be able to put somebody in this spot, and then maybe we could focus only on repairs. And if it doesn't work out, we could come back here. I mean, we could potentially check that out right now. I don't want to grow too fast, but we do have the ability. I mean, $100 is nothing. We've got Luffy coming in here, Baki, Tanjiro, and Levi at some point. Let me check out our last couple customers here, at least for right now. We'll be back. I really do enjoy working this, but And if duty is calling and we need to expand and offer more services, we can. So Luffy is waiting. We're going to send Luffy to cashier. Looks like he's going to get to work quickly. And let me see what his pace is looking like. Nice and slow and steady. Not nearly as fast. That change giving was fast there. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. We love to see that. We're looking okay on stock, so I think it might be time to try to expand some more. We could also run online orders. We've got goals completed here. I mean, let's finish some online orders here. Whoa, 3 parking garage, 2 Enigma, and 1 car for sale on PlayStation. 3 parking garage, 2 Enigma. I love that we've got customers there taking stuff as we're taking stuff, and 1 car for sale on PlayStation it was, right? Really hope that's correct. We're going to take this out. I really don't know what we're getting for these. I feel like it's maybe not worth it, but we'll see. Earn $5,000 is done. Break down the walls, learn our skills. We're going to get the repair table next. We're kind of doing these out of order, but that's fine. Another level up. Ability points, secondhand shelves, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so dude, there's a lot to do here. 2 car for sales on Xbox. This one's out of control. We've got way too many of these, so I'm glad to get more of these out of here. It is really nice that this thing is just on auto play here at this point. Like, we've got $8,000. Let's order 1 of everything except for car for sale. Bong bus, bread burn, car for sale on PlayStation, but not on Xbox is what I meant. $4,560. All right, go ahead and give me every single one of those things. We're gonna have tons of stock available. We're not gonna, oh shoot, I didn't realize we were getting trash in here. We gotta make sure we're, oh no, okay. This wasn't happening before. I think we did get an update on this game then since the last episode. Make sure we're keeping this nice and clean. But yeah, we're gonna have stuff stocked to the moon in here, and we're just gonna be able to focus on our online orders, and then by tomorrow we should be in really good shape to be able to get repairs going. Oh, stealing. No. Dude, I can't put stuff back when people are in the way. Where'd he go? This way? All right, we're gonna go get him. Nope, that's a mop. This is the bat. This is what we want, baby. Come on, dude. You really thought you were gonna get away. Give me your money too. Nope. Okay. Sometimes they drop money. He didn't drop any money there. Bread burn. Loaf awakens. I've never played Bloodborne. Dude, I think I'm gonna play the Claire Obsidian Expedition, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna play it on the channel. I really want to play it off screen. Like, my goal in 2026, one of my resolutions is maybe to think about getting into more fun gaming again. Like, obviously I have fun gaming, but right now, pretty much anytime I game, it's to record. So I'm tempted to do that. It doesn't look like the type of game that I would like, but based on the reviews and Game of the Year and everything else, and I've seen so many people, I saw like Courage and Hitch and all kinds of people on Twitter talking about how it's one of the best games they've ever played and you have to play it. So I'm like, I've been influenced. I kind of want to play that. I also really want to play The Witcher, and I can't. What am I doing right now? I'm going to run through all of our online orders. These are a little annoying. Okay, so 3 car for sales and 2 Enigmas. 1, 2, 3. I feel like $35 is really low, but I guess that was our first game. But we've got that, and then I also really want to play The Witcher. I've never played The Witcher 3, and there's a lot of rumors going around that we're getting a massive DLC. So the Blood and Wine DLC is like one of the highest rated DLCs of all time in gaming, and there's like a second version of that coming out this summer, supposedly. So I just feel like it'd be fun, but it's also like that's, you know, hundreds of hours that I don't know if that would make a good series for the channel. It feels a little bit long. Really wish we could grab 3 in 1 there. We need to grab 3 Splatoons. Hello? Product is, oh, this is Fall Pals. Okay, that would have been really bad. Dude, I wish this game does let you kind of mess up a little bit. I really wish that they would have let me ship them the wrong item and get a bad review and have to run a refund or ship them out extra product anyway. Oh, hey, is this gonna be free money? Ooh. This guy's getting Splatoon and Fall Pals, 2 of each, kind of an interesting order. And we've got one last one, 1 parking garage, 2 car for sale Xbox, 3 car for sale on PlayStation. Big fan of, who makes this, Red something games or something? Okay, so it was 1 parking garage, 2 on Xbox, I think. Really hope I didn't mess this up, 3 on PlayStation. I'm just gonna assume that that's correct. I've had a week, dude. We're gonna have a video going up probably this weekend. I don't know, I'm gonna see when I can get it done, but I've had a week. I'm mentally fried right now, but I always appreciate you guys and love you guys. All right, so I think that's gonna take care of all of our online orders. I don't want people to line up tomorrow morning, so let's try to get this set up here going forward. So we do have new skills available. Scan secondhand items and determine whether they are broken or not. Keep the shop open for See, I feel like the scanning, this might help with what we're about to do. I'm going to get that. I also want to get 30% profit margin because I feel like that's going to be really good. Wait, now that we have that skill, are some of our old games, can we go higher? We can go higher. Wow, dude, we had this at 35. We're going to be able to go to $42 now. Okay, so anything old that we did not price today, we're going to be able to go a little bit higher on without it being considered a high price. We've got a good product here. People like to be here. They're going to pay a little bit more to buy games from this shop. Dude, that's unfortunate. We really missed out on a lot of money here. 121. Can we go 122? We can. 123. No, we're going to be at 122. Okay. Everything has been bumped up in price now. Looks like we've got plenty of inventory here. Almost done with this. So that's going to open up a third shelf. We could kind of keep going. See, the thing is, we've got $7,000. We could look into getting new licenses. I do kind of... Oh, I just realized that it puts the online order in the top corner in the left. How did I not notice that? I guess technically it's a little bit under my face there, but it gives me a shopping list, so that's going to help us out. That's like the only important stuff that ever happens over there, so gonna leave my face cam where it is. But yeah, I say we get our repair set up first, and then we're gonna try to add anything else that we can. I definitely want to be able to get some of those. What's it called? The consoles going. So $1,000 there, and that's gonna give us a new space. Whoa. Okay. SSDs, PSUs, DVDs, CPU, fan, Okay, so this is gonna be all PC parts mainly. We're gonna be able to check and repair CDs. Dude, this is fun. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have a whole second section of our shop for repairs. Obviously, we're gonna wanna get the repair table going. That's gonna be $750. We've got a second cash register we're gonna be able to get at a future expansion. We knocked off a goal here. We got our repair table. We are making some pretty solid progress. I love this. So this is now unlocked. We had that off there. Device station used for repairing consoles. Okay, so we're gonna wait for tomorrow. We're gonna see, we've got different parts. I'm curious how this is gonna work. Should probably save a little bit of money here, but we are gonna get a new license. We're definitely gonna be getting some consoles in here. It's got a DS3, DS4, and DS6. Interesting, skipped the 5. That did not give us any new games. It's just those consoles. Let's get 2 of each of these. That's going to be $4,000. Just kidding. We're just going to get 1 of each of these. Let's save a little bit of money just in case. And then I think we're definitely going to want some shelving. I guess technically we only need 1 shelf right now because it's 3 items. So we'll see how this works out. But we are going to tell him to wait for a second. I want to make sure that we have this organized the way that we like it. So I'm going to say maybe kind of like a secondary area over here. And eventually we're gonna have kind of like a console area and whatever else. Give me my 16 or my $13. Originally we were paid $16 for recycling. Now it's 13. I think it's going down with time, but that's okay. So we got the DS3 controller, or DS4 controller, DS3 controller. Oh, this is just peripherals. It's not consoles. Dude, it's scary to think that we might not be that far away from a PS6. Like it, you know, are we gonna get a PS6 and GTA 6 coming out at the same time? All the 6s and hopefully 2020. I don't think we'd get PS6 in 2026, but maybe next year, or at least announce next year and maybe the year after. I'm not sure, but all right. So we could put him back on storage. And that, my friends, was an absolutely incredible day. We can go hang our hat upstairs here. Listen to the pitter patter of the rain. Bro, that's like, you know, that's a good day. You did something well when you're falling asleep to the rain pittering on the roof at night. There's no better sleep than that. So, all right. Beautiful. Brand new day. Here we go. Let's see what we've got going on. Extra customers from the Sakura event. And we're a 5-star store, dude. We're going to go ahead and open up. We got an unpaid invoice. Going to have to pay some electricity. That's fine. I'm assuming, I think some online orders came in throughout the night. DS4 and DS2. 1 of those, 2 of those. Oh, it says it up at the top right. That's right. All right. So 1 DS4. DS2 joystick. What are you talking about? Oh, no. I did not realize. Hold on. Okay, this is not good. I'm going to get to DS2, and then we're also going to get another shelf. Oh, this is really not good. We were scrolled down and I didn't realize it. Hold on. I'm gonna pause you really quick. Oh, now we're gonna be all out of order and everything. It's gonna be fine, Trev. You're gonna be okay. You will survive. I promise. Let's get these set up. I'm stressed out. We're probably gonna have somebody. I'm gonna move this because I think we're gonna need more. We're gonna need another shelf over on the right here. Somebody's gonna come in and ask for a repair too. We're just not gonna be ready for it. I didn't set the prices. No, hold on. Just give him a little bit here and then we'll come back and fix it. Technically, we don't have to go even anymore because we're not working on the cash register. Looking like we can go 20% on everything and we're gonna have 2 DS2 controllers in here. I thought it looked like there were more items in that thing that we bought. Okay, that's my bad. Get paid from that. We got nobody there yet. Okay, we're waiting on somebody to come and ask for some sort of repair. Got $4,000. I mean, we need to actually get the consoles now. Okay, I was just looking at the freaking controllers, dude. That's crazy. So there's DS2 controllers, but there's no DS2 console. We're gonna be able to get all these, and technically we are gonna need one more shelf. An absolute nightmare, dude. We've got online orders coming in. There's all kinds of stuff happening. Okay, so I want to move these. It's going to be DS2. DS3 is going to go down there. Hold on, we should move these this way. We're going to have DS6 over here. This is going to move down. This is going to move down. I don't know. Eventually, we might get more consoles and stuff, so all this could be futile, but it's going to be fine. This is going to be our DS4, which is going to go here. Just going to leave the trash out here for right now. We've got a DS3, which is going to go up top, and we've got our DS5, which is going to go down low. Technically, I think you should have that opposite. I'm doing it more in order of the way that they've released. Make sure we get 20% on all these. But you would want, like, anything at eye level is going to be your most expensive stuff. And we just got finesse, bro. Those guys got that for really cheap. $522 for a PS3. $765 for a PS4. Dude, these are COVID prices. This is crazy. $939 for a DS6. This is aggressive. Oh, my goodness. We haven't had anybody come over for this. It does say buy a secondhand shelf on the PC, so we're going to work on that. Let me get these all... I mean, we could honestly just leave these for right now. We can fix these after the fact. I'll make sure they all get to the point that they need to be. But okay, buy a second-hand shelf. I mean, they're all marked up 20%. It's close enough. We could make a little bit more, but we're going to be fine. Second-hand shelf on PC. So store, shelves, second-hand shelf. Buy, negotiate with the customer. Ah, okay. So we need the shelf to be able to get repairs going. I love that. Give me this money. Beautiful. Look at that. $39 like it's nobody's business. We've got a secondhand shelf here, and it does look like we've got somebody. Are we going to put this like over here? I don't really love it there because I feel like it kind of takes up space for us to walk by. We're gonna have to get some bigger expansions here. I'm gonna put this over here. We'll see what happens. How you doing, sir? All right, good to see you. What do we have going on? Customers bring in secondhand goods in boxes. Hovering over an item shows its market value and your asking price. Left click to select the pieces, negotiate with the NPC, buy them, and place them on the secondhand shelf to sell for profit. Oh, we've got a DS6 here. Don't know the status. Market price is 100. Offer is currently 75. Profit is 25. It's defective. Hey, I'm selling some things to make space at home. Are you interested? My offer is $85. Oh, somebody's stealing. Hold on. I'll be right back, sir. Oh, I caught you so fast. We almost missed him, too. Let me take your money. We're out of stock on a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of money right now. Let's unpause this guy. Shoot, things are getting out of control. Let's get you on storage. Let's make sure that we have all the things that we need here. Dude, if I buy one of everything, are we going to be able to do that? That would be absolutely amazing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. It's going to be close. We might be able to. $12,500 in items. Let's get everything back on these shelves, baby. We're going to have to, this is a used game store. Come on now. Let's try like $53. We could agree on this price. Perfect. Okay. So we should be up. I'm assuming this is also defective. So can I take this? I can check the CD. Just rub. I remember back in the day when they used to get scratched, you could put like toothpaste on them, and that would be like a temporary fix. Or if you had an actual CD repaired thing, it would like take a layer off. It is defective. We know that for sure. We could put this in here. We're going to be able to fix it. That's going to take a little bit of time. Then we've got this. Can I put this over here? Console repair. So we can actually repair things. Remove the faulty parts from the console. Then if you have spare parts, replace the broken ones with them. If you don't have spare parts, you could buy in the spare parts section, continue with the repair. Hold on. Let me come over here. This thing is done. So this is good. This is functional. Can we set the prices on this, or how does this work? I'm just going to put this up here. We can set the prices. I'm about to GameStop the heck out of people, bro. This is going to be great. $42. What's our normal price on that? $42. Bro, what? We're going to sell that at the actual retail price, even though it's used. Oh, we've got another guy here. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to try fixing this PlayStation here. So we're going to take that out. We're going to take the fan out. We're going to take all of this stuff out. $15 RAM, $8 CPU, fan, GPU. So this thing is functional. We're going to be able to take this over here. And what do we normally charge for these? $939. It's not going to let us go that high on this. Okay, we're going to be a lot lower. $174, bro. That is a heck of a deal. I mean, it's you know, you're running a little bit of a risk there, but if we did a good job and you can get a $174 console instead of paying $939 for it, that's incredible. Got to get all these DS4s and stuff back out here. Holy cow. We're going to need a lot more shelf space, and we're going to need a lot more backups. The fact that you can only have 4 consoles on each shelf is concerning. That stuff is going to sell out so fast. This guy left, my bad. We were trying to figure out how this all works. Okay, so you can't fully repair it, and there is more profit on the higher end. So ultimately, I think we just want to try to talk them down as much as we can. And apart from that, I mean, we're going to be all gravy. We're popular, 100% popular technically. Looks like we've got a couple of normal days coming up, and then we've got a blood moon coming at some point. We do have some online orders. I feel like the online orders aren't really tickling my fancy. We've got a DS3 here. Is that something we really want to keep up with? I'm not sure. I feel like it's part of the progress of the game, but I don't really know. We're not making as much as we normally are, so I don't really know what the point of it is. Like, we definitely make a lot more money selling stuff in store. I'm gonna buy all 3 consoles here. I guess it's free orders. 3 FIFAs. Can we do multiple at a time? No, you can only do 1 at a time. And we have almost gotten to the point. I'm very excited about it. We almost are gonna be able to replace this. We just need another game, so we're gonna have to get another license. Taking the DS3s from him as he's putting them down there, and we want 3 car for sales on Xbox. Beauty. You do all these at once, dump them off, and then you can take the cash all at once when it's all sitting there. They just kind of nicely stack up. Perfect. What a peaceful evening, dude. I just love sitting here listening to the rain, but let's make sure we've got all of everything else taken care of here. So we're definitely going to want to pick up as much trash as we can. What do you... Dude, we're closed. It's late at night. What time is it? It's 10:04 p.m. I don't know what you're doing in here. We're going to make sure we get these set up. Nice even numbers in case we ever end up going back to our cash register. $156 for a PS3 controller. That's wild. And $261 for a DS6. You could get a new DS6 controller, or you could get a DS6 that's been refurbished for less money. That's crazy. I'm going to save up till we can get 1 more skill point. I do think our next profit's going to be important. I also... you can scan 3 defective products. So we could scan 3. We could only scan 1 item in that last lot, but we could scan 3 here. To be honest, I just feel like you negotiate as low as you can, and then you bump up the profit on the back end. So scanning to me doesn't seem like it's that, you know, great. I think we're going to get profit margin so we can make even more, and then we're going to work on keeping the store open longer. Okay, so one thing that's a little broken about this game, I don't mind, it just makes us an overachiever. If you save, like I just saved and I like cut the recording because I like to do that just in case of tech issues or whatever. It will, you know, you load back in and it's the same day, but it's daytime. So like we were at the end of day 4 there, I saved, we're back in, and it's day 4 at the beginning of the day, but it kept all of our progress. So nothing has changed in here. Everything's all good to go. We've got the same amount of money, etc. It's just technically a day didn't advance, so I guess we could use that to our advantage and just continue with the extra sales and things. But I think what we're going to do today is just kind of try to keep everything stocked and make as much money as possible. I was looking, obviously licenses are going to be big, but we need more space. If we go to our upgrades here, I want to knock out like all of these all at once, get a bunch of shelving, just make everything as big and grand and great as possible. And then we can, you know, work on all the licenses and the additional products and stuff once we have space for it. I feel like this is a nice layout right here. If we had anything else, it would start to get a little bit crazy. We could do kind of like some vertical shelves, but I think we're just going to set up in grind mode, and we're going to check out some more of these. I do really like these. So how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Let's see what you've got going on. So we could choose which one of these we want, and we can scan any of these to find out if it's a good shape or not. So like this one is defective. Market price of 24, offer of 15. I'm just going to take all these. I've got a feeling we're going to be able to make money on all these. All right, I'm going to say let's go like, let's call it 50 bucks. Let's see what he thinks about that. Appreciate your offer, but I'm looking for a better price. Okay, how about 62? We'll call it 69, bro. What do you think about that? Come on, let's work together here. See what we're working with. 69, willing to sell it for this price. That's my guy right there. I appreciate it. Okay, so we have all of these, and what we're gonna need to do, we're gonna get this on the repair thing. This one we're gonna have to put in this to see if it's broken, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing with these, and then we can get them up on the thing over here. I did see some people were saying this was kind of expensive, so I'm gonna bring this down to 165. How do we do here? So this one's functional. We're gonna be able to get this one up on the shelf. We should probably put this shelf a little bit closer to us, if I'm being honest. And look at this. We're gonna be able to sell this for $57. That's pretty much what we paid for it in the first place. So I am gonna set this up over here. I'm really hoping eventually we're gonna have a little bit more space to be able to work with. We could still... we can't sneak by. Oh, this is painful, dude. Okay, I guess we'll put it right here. It's gonna be kind of in the way when people come in here, but then what we could do, like this one's fixed, we could just put this... Nope, we can't do that. We're gonna have to come over here. We're gonna get this guy... Wait, how do we know this is functional? I'm gonna check the status on that, and let's see... Do we have to move all these? Now we're gonna be able to talk to this guy. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Oh, we're gonna have a controller, Y-Box Series T joystick. I'm gonna check this. It is functional. Interesting. So we've got a $100 market price on this. We've got Skyrent and Elden Bling. Okay, we're going to get both of these. I'm going to try to take everything from you. How you doing, sir? So we know we're going to make a healthy profit on this. I'm going to try to get them at like maybe 90. Let's try to be realistic here. This is not enough for me. All right, how about an even 100 bones for you, bro? Doesn't seem fair to me. Okay, 115. I feel like we've got to meet at some point. Reached an agreement. You could take it. I do. At some point, I would really love. So we don't even have to fix this. Dude, this reminds me. White Xbox 360 controllers back in the day. Your boy used to make the. You would solder 2 wires, and it would make like an automated. Like what's it called? Like it would automatically fire like your G3 and COD 4 and stuff like that. I mean, you know, maybe not the thing to be the most proud about, but I was hustling back in the day, bro. This was like, you know, high school, maybe even earlier than that. You could buy a little controller like that. It was like $35 used or so, and then it was like maybe 8 minutes of effort. Gotta get all this stuff back on here, but maybe 8 minutes of effort, and you know, like literally a couple dollars worth of supplies. Not even that. You just had to have a solder gun and a you know, some soldering wire, and you could sell that for like hundreds of dollars. It was ridiculous. See what we've got going on here. Ooh, an old Delay Station 3. Gonna check the status on this. This one's gonna be defective. We're gonna take all of this from you. How you doing? I'm gonna say, I mean, this thing's not in good shape. How about 95? What do you think about that? Expecting a higher offer, 105. Oh no, not 450, bro. What? 105. How about that? Think items worth... Okay, dude. 115. Can we please meet in the middle somewhere? Price is too low for me. I'll try selling it to someone else. Is he running out of patience? I really want this because Bro, what? Okay, how about $250? Will you take that? His offer was 150. We've reached an agreement. Yeah, F you too, dude. Do I have this baseball bat? Bro just finessed me. I finessed myself because I was upset about it. All right, we're gonna put that there. I wanted to fix this stuff. I like fixing the consoles. Let's see what we've got going on here. We're gonna have to take out our fan. Gonna have to take that thing out. GPU, PSU fan, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have to put all this stuff back in. And we're going to be able to put this thing up on the wall. I'm really hoping this is going to fetch a decent price. So we're going to go market price. We're going to try to upcharge this thing $170. Yeah, we took an L on this, Trev. Shoot, we're going to need more secondhand things. I guess we could just drop these in the corner, and as stuff sells, we can sell it. Let's just make sure that they're ready to go, and this could be like our ready to go pile. We got to make sure we're keeping an eye on this too. We've got $20,000 in the bank right now, bro. We're out of stock on the DS6s, so we're going to make sure we're keeping up with this. I'm going to buy one of everything. I think I might buy one of everything in the entire store. $10,000, easy peasy. Let's give our boys a job to do, and let's make sure we're staying nice and stocked up. I will say, this is fun. I feel like this isn't the... Bro, get out of here. I don't want it. That's too many items. It's going to take too long to go through all those and send them all into the thing and whatever else. I do feel like we're making way more money out here than we are here. So I'm going to do it for fun here, but we might end up shutting up shop at some point. Although technically, I think that's going to gonna reduce our rating. Maybe not. If we're taking care of customers, we've got decent prices. There's no way that the popularity is gonna go down. Might as well help out a little bit. Not gonna be lazy here. We've got DS4s. Get that there. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, we're probably making more money from recycling than we are from the repair station here. Got car for sale on PS, or DS, I guess, the delay station. Bro, I really hope GTA isn't delayed. My goodness, that is such a scary word to even think about. Oh, we forgot about the Halo thing. Dude, that one makes a lot. They do a lot of that. I'm gonna buy 5 of these. We're just gonna have a lot extra sitting out there. Got a couple of guys over here. We run out of time eventually. Well, I guess we've got guys stacking up and waiting. I'm gonna check this. It's functional. Oh, chill. Hold on. We got that alarm system, baby, and your boy works on his cardio. Come on, what were you thinking? Let me get that money too. Let me hold that for you. Put this guy back. Dude, to be honest, all the little games, it just takes so much time to sell these and people aren't buying them. I'll see you later. I mean, what we could do is only take consoles. We're choosing to take the game. You can choose to not take other. We should have just taken the console. What was I thinking? We are going to be able to get this new skill point that we've been working towards. Profit ×3. Go ahead and activate that. And that means every item in the store, we're going to be able to increase in price. It's going to take a long time to do this, so we're going to have to go through on our own time, probably when the shop is closed, and make sure that we get the right price for everything. Holy cow. $282 on the DS6 controller. That's a nice pretty penny, so we're gonna have to go through and get everything there. Yeah, I'm gonna focus only on consoles. Nope. Okay, I don't want that. And it does look like more stuff is selling now because we're able to get those profit margins up, so we're gonna go market price plus a little bit more. And let's just kind of clean up the space a little bit here. So we're going to be able to take Fall Pals from 101 to 109. FIFA's going to be going from 59 to like 66, 65, 64. And it looks like we're off another day here. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to make sure all of these are all good to go. Was it saying that we could go 10 more percent? So like, is this going to be 77, 76? Maybe it's 10% exactly and you just can't do the exact, I don't know. We got to make sure we're keeping up with the cleaning. We got to make sure we're keeping up with the stock. We got to make sure we're keeping up with this stuff over here. Oh, this stuff is all selling now. Okay, so that was underpriced compared to where it was before. But yeah, we're in a good spot. We got 20K in the bank. We've got some big upgrades coming soon. I'm really looking forward to getting a bunch more of the licenses and stuff. To be honest, I feel like this is going to be kind of a short but sweet series. We're advancing really quickly. And I feel like in the next episode, we're going to be able to get the max size. We're going to be able to get a lot of the licenses and stuff. And who knows, we might be able to max level the stores. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a fun one. I'm pleasantly surprised. Really, really enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are too. Thank you guys so much. And I'll catch you all later. Peace out. Make sure you go to bed before you save, because I don't want to just keep staying on the same days forever. So we got to go to bed. Let's sleep. Next day. Now we come out and we can save, and then that way, if we decide, I think it's if you save and exit, so that's where I was going wrong. If we save and we go to the main menu, then we're at least going to be on the next day. I'll see you guys there.